What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm not feeling too much better, but I can still talk. I'm gonna show you guys the yearly awards. As for MVP, Jalen Hurts, our starting quarterback, has won MVP. I'm very proud. It's been a long journey, but we did not win Coach of the Year. If it was for just a single conference, we would have, but Jalen came in third in Offensive Player of the Year, and we didn't really have any in the top 5 for defensive, but we did have Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick in the top 10 at 8 and 9. So for rookies, I don't think we had any. No, we did not. But for best quarterback, Jalen Hurts did come in second in the NFC. As we move on to best running back, Jonathan Taylor did win best running back in the NFC. As best wide receiver, Devonta Smith was higher than A.J. Brown. He placed 8th. As offensive line, Jason Kelce was in second. Defensive line, Josh Sweat came in 4th. There were a lot of good ones on that list, but as Hassan Reddick does place number 1. We had Avonte Maddox at number 6 for best DB. Kicker, Jake Elliott was not on there, I don't think. And, that's it. I'm not going to edit this at all. I'm just going to show you all of the footage. Hope you guys are okay with that. As, just gonna play the Super Bowl rematch of last year. Who will win? Will the Chiefs get a repeat, or will the Eagles get redemption? That is what we will find out right now. Thing is lagging a little bit, so, might take a little bit longer than normal, but that's fine. A.J. Brown, our number 1 wide receiver, was just shown there on the Superstar thing. As I'm pretty sure we kick it off to Kansas City to start. Jake Elliott to kick it off to start the final game of the season. As it is into the end zone, will he return it? No, he will not. As it will go out to 25.
So the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
Patrick Mahomes is out there. Also, I might have to turn off the audio. It might not let me do any more audio.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Mahomes to throw. Trying to find his tight end, Kelce, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jonathan Taylor, 29 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And we've got an injured player, and that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Richie James from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Reed Blankenship from his own end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Play action. Here's Hurts. Being chased out, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. It's a tight game here early. They run the option here on 1st and 10. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
That's complete downfield to James.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kadarius Toney,
36 yards.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From the end zone, Blankenship will return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taken at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. But first down, Hurts. And he's taken down, a cheap sack. And quickly they get to the line. Hurts sets up to throw it. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They go play fake. Mahomes gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. In motion left goes a tight end. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start with a give to Taylor. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Throwing is Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Jalen Hurts doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we see James, he will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the 4th. A pivotal moment in this football game. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Headed straight. It's Pacheco. Oh, he's got some breathing room. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Setting up to be a finish for the ages here. All tied in the final minutes of the Super Bowl as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And running with power here. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually, the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Pushing his way through. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Pass complete to Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Here comes 2nd down and 5. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they're able to spike it in time. And they are in range for a field goal that could win this football game. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life.
And his kick is good. The field goal is through the uprights, and they've won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.